Hey, what's up, Pop Stars? This is PopJibberish. I'm Joe.
I'm Shay.
Today we're watching episode 8 of The Bear, season 2. The previous episode we got Richie was staging, I guess the term is, at a different restaurant, one of the best restaurants in all of
the nation.
I think that's what he said. Yeah. So he picked up on a lot of good tips and things like that. He was extremely engaged and locked into it. He liked it. So I think he's definitely going to kind of incorporate those things into his work at the Bear. Also, actually, that was it. we spent the whole episode with Richie.
Yeah, his wife called him with some,
oh, right. Go ahead.
His wife called him with some, some news that didn't go in his favor because, as you can see, he was still wearing his wedding ring.
Yeah.
And she said that Frank
proposed to her.
Yeah. Frank proposed to her, and he had invited her to go to the Taylor Swift concert before she gave him the news. And the call went well, but Richie was disappointed, you could tell, because he was hoping that they would get back together just by the fact that he wore the wedding ring. He got an extra ticket for her, to go with him and his daughter to the Taylor Swift concert. So that was like a sad moment, but he actually, that news came at the right time for him to be where he was at. Yeah. Finding his purpose and learning something new for him to be able to incorporate at the Bear.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah, he definitely made some strides. It seems like emotionally, I guess maybe he just used that opportunity to just kind of pour all of that energy into his new role. And I'm kind of excited to see how he is at the Bear. So if you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get a notification every single time I drop a video. To our patrons, you're going to get this early, as well as to our patrons, you're going to get the watch along. Also to our patrons, thank you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the episode. You ready? Let's do it.
That's nice.
Wait, is this our place?
Yep.
It's a good start. I'm not feeling those brown cushions in the table, but it's a good start. It looks more rustic than anything else.
Yeah, maybe that's what was in their budget.
Maybe. Or it could just be the vibe that they're going for anyway. But it's definitely come together. There's a lot more space than we thought it was going to be in there, than I thought it was going to be in there. Forgot about her. Okay.
Right.
You're waiting for the other shoe.
That's it.
You want to know a secret?
Yes.
Nobody's keeping track of shoes.
I like that.
That part.
Fail, and if it doesn't...
You've achieved level 2. Wow, you've done it.
What is that above his sink? It's like a herb or something.
Is this...
Sure, yeah.
Break a leg, Bear.
I want to say I've seen her in something. I just can't place it.
Oh.
I think they're good together.
Yeah, he
They
needs
have-
that.
Yeah.
It's just his balance. I think he got his timing figured out.
Yeah,
No.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
At
a
first
little
it
off
was like-
before, yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope that him and Sydney reconcile, because
Yeah,
they
we
do
haven't
that thing
seen them.
where they do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he did that a few episodes ago, and she was like, okay, but I don't even think she took that as like an actual "I'm sorry." I think she was just like, okay, this BS. It's like, it's like, I know you're doing the thing, but still, I'm upset.
Right.
Ibra,
Hey.
come on, what do we got?
Uh-oh.
Did she look right at the camera?
Oh, she said not open yet, ma'am. Oh, she feeling salty.
Old bitches like us their bitch ways. Maybe they're happy with where they are. Maybe they don't want to change too much.
That's never good.
It's scared, afraid.
Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
How an old bitch would think. Surround themselves with bad motherfuckers who take care of them.
Okay, Tina.
Time hiring.
Too much changes.
No, too many hustlers. They don't want to be top Jeff. But what they're really looking for,
She said top Jeff. They all want to be top Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
with arthritis.
Arthritis.
Send me his info.
It's the most screen time he's had
Right, you know?
in the
I'm like,
past.
good gracious. Finally gets to figure out what the heck's going on with him.
Book, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that though.
We have to.
The Tums earlier, the Pepto now. Yeah, he should probably get that checked out. Probably got an ulcer or something.
Okay, Richie.
Start laughing at me.
I don't hear anybody laughing, G.
It looks nice. He looks really nice. No.
Nice and dickhead.
All right.
That moment didn't last long, did it?
Half a pack of cigarettes.
It's dark. I'm wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Okay.
Okay, that's
So
a couple
far,
permits. Yeah, they
yeah.
got some of it. I guess the only thing they have left is the fire suppression.
Yeah. It's going to work out.
Yeah.
They did not.
Yeah, well, the fire suppression's working, but the gas just won't shut off.
Well, that wasn't whatever you just did.
Behind.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gotta figure out the gas line first, chef.
So we just like clock into work. We don't say hi to people. Is that like a Danish tradition?
This. 103.
I see with the olive oil.
Savory ones.
Okay, like with a mortadella mousse.
Parmesan shell.
Yeah, dipped in
Huh?
pistachio. That's something,
something.
right?
On it.
Thank you, chef.
Huh? I like that dynamic. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that was.
Great, me neither. Tina!
He like, oh, whoa. That is delicious.
Marcus? For real.
You did that.
Albreen?
I like that.
Okay, so his mom is still apparently doing well. I just thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tina.
That look.
Let's go, freshman.
That gave me. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I don't think you may have not have. There's a movie called Fight Club. That's kind of how that went.
Okay.
You can't say. Got it. You wearing a suit? I not you. No, thanks for not a lot.
The office looks nice.
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, I wear suits now.
Ah, understood. What can I help you with?
May I sit?
You may sit.
Okay.
Right.
Richie with the good manners.
For?
Everything, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Hey, can the closest person outside my office come in here, please?
What's up now?
Don't make fun of her.
Apologize to me, and I'd like a witness.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why ridicule the man?
I'm being serious.
Yeah, so am I.
Turn up the heat. Let's go. I'm wearing a suit because it makes me feel better about myself.
Oh, crap.
You good?
Yeah. They just got me.
I was fixing the gas line.
Well, I wear suits now.
It's so sick.
Now, honey, can you get the
that was a compliment.
Come to friends and family.
Francie Fack? Now, she can go fuck my love.
Is it because of the thing? Or like...
What do you think? You really? Use your brain, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Family.
Francie Fack. Thank you for apologizing. Okay.
I like Richie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's on my Tina list now, and the Tina list is a good list now.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Are we drawing? Are we doing drawings now?
Well, no, I had to draw these because we didn't have the heat, so I couldn't
You
show
had
you.
to draw them, so then you like whip out these fucking Sistine Chapel, like this.
Yeah, shitty.
Okay, so don't be.
Oh, cool. So, like, I just won't be then.
So, whatever I have to do to put out a fire, lead, or follow, I'm doing it.
That's a great answer. Thank you. You'll be hearing from us.
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, us too.
He doesn't like her.
She's there, looking at that, knowing that napkin's facing the wrong direction.
Did you turn the napkin beforehand?
Sugar, you guys want stars. That ain't a star catcher.
Okay, Richie.
Easy. And I would have fixed it.
Wow. You turned the napkin.
Of course I did.
I like that.
Oh, Lord, what is he doing?
Tripping.
Poor thing. Lord have mercy.
That look that he just gave him, like, what the
He
heck?
said, yeah.
Yeah.
I ran 2 more tests myself, and I can't figure it out.
Oh,
Everybody's passing around this Pepto-Bismol.
ew. Is that what's going on?
I think so.
What do you have to, like... You have to, like, ask? You have to, like, ask to see?
Girlfriend's a horrible word.
Yeah, are you my...
This is Tina. This is the lady you want to see.
Richie, baby, you just came from a funeral?
Yeah, funeral of all my enemies. No, I wear suits.
Okay.
Shit, you wear them well, Papa.
A delivery for you.
Okay.
Ooh, the pots and pans she was wanting.
Yes, baby.
Do you want her to be your girlfriend?
What is a girlfriend?
Well, how much do you love her?
Oh, he doesn't even know that word yet.
It's like I love her a lot.
That's nice.
It's probably the first time he's ever said it like that.
You good?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right.
Your suit is nice.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I wear suits now.
Okay.
He's on the line, but he wanted me to run by you in case maybe you thought it was too intense.
I know. I think it's nice. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, sure.
Richie is my favorite. Number 1.
No, I'm an only child.
Oh, he still got the ring on.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Carmenette.
Yeah. No, you do too. All right. Hit me if you need anything.
Okay.
Not stab, but hit him. I was just
You
joking.
see, now he's almost like OCD, which is
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
She's like, what just happened?
Organization. Is she on?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Oh.
Really, if we fail.
We really fail.
He can have it.
Any particular reason?
So as to not make you scene.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
I think it's something
Good?
good. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, if you were to have kids all over again, what would you do?
Not. I knew it.
You know, Nat, that's what I do. Make sense?
Yeah. Thanks, Unc.
I just realized that was the only person she could ask that advice of. That was her parent, from her parents' generation.
Yeah. What is he doing?
Oh, he's getting an idea. He has.
Neil, you can't say that.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I heard you.
Well,
Well, what?
Did he just get an idea or something come to him?
Maybe.
In order to do that, this has to be a serious place.
Richie. Truce lightning.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well,
Go over there.
yeah.
Like a kid.
Problematic individual.
Another problematic individual.
I mean, one put the fire out.
Make it so. Good job.
I know.
Now go.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh, he just figured out what was wrong with the fire suppression system.
Okay.
It was tampered with.
Got it.
Fire suppression.
I like how that was a good camera move. It was focused on Sydney, then Nat, and then her, or then him.
Check the gas line.
He's like, why am I doing this in front of the audience?
I think FAC is going to have it fixed just in time. What is that about?
8.
Failed situation. They're both. Everybody's anxiety rides on this right now. It's gonna go to Carmi next. Oh. Okay. Carmi last.
Carmi will more than likely be last.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Carmi last.
I'm grateful for all y'all, my friend.
6.
I hope him and his wife get back together, though. She
Actually,
says no.
I'm hoping that they that he just
4.
is good by himself and moves on to something else.
I know he wants his family, though.
Keep going. 3.
It's gonna work. Come on. Come on.
Chief Operating Officer is Natalie Berzado.
Correct. I am Natalie Berzado.
Congrats, Natalie Berzado. You have a restaurant.
Yes.
Nice.
You're honestly the best. You gotta come in. You gotta come in.
Back did it.
I almost started clapping.
He was useful. I mean, he's been useful. I mean,
Everything looks good.
It's like night and day from where they started to where they are now.
Right.
Thanks. Yo, you got a second to help with the lighting levels?
Yes, yeah, just give me 1 minute, okay? I gotta call my girlfriend.
You make the decision. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much. The show goes from one extreme to another extreme. What's that tattoo? Yeah. 2 good episodes in a row.
Yeah.
Like, amazing episodes.
Very.
A lot of emotionality, but not in the negative way. Like some good emotions. And it was good setting up that whole waiting for the other shoe to drop situation, and then it not be another shoe drop.
I'm glad she said that. Who's counting?
Exactly.
Who's keeping up with the shoes dropping?
Because this show is all about like something going bad. Oh, we got a little bit of rest, and then it's bad again. You know, it's like the other shoe drops. You know, and he's like, I'm just waiting for it to drop, and it's such good writing because the audience, we're waiting for the other shoe to drop too. Like, are they gonna make it, or you know? And even when they have the argument early on, I was like, oh crap, that's where it is. Like, that's the thing. And then they squashed it like immediately. I was like, oh, okay, nice.
Abraham's timing was perfect.
Yes.
It was perfect because that little bit of the picture, in fact, and Ibram putting that up at the right moment.
Oh, right. That was the catalyst for that.
Yeah. He put the picture up at the right moment. He came back at the right time.
Right.
You know, he had a hard time because he is that old one that is like, I don't want to change. I'm just going to put me where I can be without all of these additional things.
Right.
Because they still need some aspects of that.
Yeah.
And that's where he would come in at, apparently. But that moment was perfect to figuring out them passing that fire.
The fire inspection, or the
fire inspection thing,
yeah.
majigger bobber, whatever you
fire
want to call
suppression.
It. Yes,
yeah.
That part, fire suppression. So that was perfect. And Fac is smart, despite
in spite
the
of
screwdriver being everywhere in the kitchen and him scratching his head with it.
In spite of him being gross.
Right. In spite of him being gross. He is so funny. He reminds me so much of Chris Farley. He really does.
Yeah, I can see that. See that.
For me, he reminds me of Chris Farley.
No, I think it's a good analogy or a good comparison.
I like Fact too. He is so funny. He was so disgusting at first.
him in the flashback. Him and I'm assuming his brother. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Them like dancing around and wearing the same clothes.
Yes.
That told a whole lot about his personality and everything.
It's always been like that though for him. He's always been the funny, goofy, and he wants to be a part of, And I wouldn't be surprised if later on if he goes from the maintenance plumber dude to a cook. But
maybe, I think on purpose though they have him as that. Yeah. Mainly because of the fact that like he's a chef in real life, like a famous chef in real life.
And you know what? I wonder if he's contributing a lot to the writing.
Maybe
because he.
Or at least a consultant of some sort, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to have some real good inside information about how kitchens work, or real kitchens work, in order to tell a story like this. Because everything takes place in the kitchen, and not just like a regular kitchen, but like like industrial, like gourmet style kitchen, like a real kitchen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he can definitely. If I'm not mistaken, I think somebody even mentioned that in a comment before that. Not only that he was a chef, that he might. I think that he's an advisor on the show. but I could
Okay.
be misremembering that. But I mean, it would make sense because they needed a vitamin.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
a chef. So
Yep.
but yeah, this episode was good.
It really
I had a
was.
feeling. I had a really strong feeling that they were going to pass anyway because
Mm-hmm.
they need to. They have to for the show to kind of continue, or else Uncle Jay pulling some strings. It could have been something like that. But I like the fact that it stayed in good vibe. Once it got into good vibes, it just stayed in good vibes, and it didn't like let you go, oh no, that bad thing happened.
I like how Sydney brought her emotions into balance.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand her position with Carmi, being that it started off strong with her and him making decisions for the success of the restaurant.
Right.
And he was supposed to go with her, but I think that her going alone, it caused her to be more creative, and it built her skill up more for her position, the position that she'll be in, along with reading the book, trying things out for herself, tasting it. She's gone to the best restaurants apparently in the city, and she was able to perfect her craft by doing so.
Right.
So it was all on purpose for Kwame to not be there.
Yeah.
But it seemed messed up at the same time because he left her hanging.
Yeah.
But that made her more ambitious to nail things down.
Yeah.
And get it figured out for the success of all of it. But the menu, I remember she was in charge of the menu, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if
she was
I can't remember if she was in charge, but I know she was definitely like working along with Carmi on building the menu, because that was like what they were doing when they were at his apartment. They were like trying to come up with the menu.
And the girlfriend did change the dynamic of that.
Yes.
And he should have communicated. I think her frustration is just coming from him not communicating that to her. And so she's just like, what? Wait, huh? When did we decide this?
Yeah.
Like, so it kind of pushes her to the side from being in partnership with him. And I'm trying to speak to what we've seen happen with, with her on camera.
Right.
Because you can see her frustration building when he comes with like a mapped out illustration of plating the food and what's on, this, that, and the other.
Right.
And so those changes would normally happen with her and not just him and somebody else. So,
right.
And then, but she caught herself, she was about to go there, and they did have a little small argument, but then it was like, okay, let's stop. Okay, my bad. Like, I'm just gonna push through it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna push through it. Let's go for it, type thing. Right. So I like how they came to that.
Yeah.
But it still feels like we know with this show they're gonna move past it. We know that that's gonna be. Well, let me say this. Okay, so like we saw from previous episodes, that situation kind of came up again because it did not get resolved in the previous episodes. So when he made this decision, and he was showing her some of the changes that was going to take place, and it was a Claire and I thing and not a us thing with her. I think that's why he maybe, my thoughts are moving fast. I'm trying to get it out as fast as, I'm thinking that when he pulled out the illustration, it was him maybe saying, what do you think?
That's exactly what
it was. I think her feelings were still stuck in a place of, why is Claire having anything to do with this?
Right.
Because she's just like, I just want this to be a us thing. But I think she had to catch herself. Do you think she may have been catching a little bit of feelings for him? Or
no, I can explain.
It was just more, okay.
I know exactly what the situation was. So essentially, Claire and Carmi were not having a conversation about food in particular.
Right.
They were talking about emotional baggage and his past and letting things go and not letting things like linger and fester. Because of that conversation, what came from that is, I have emotional baggage connected to certain foods, because of how things happened in the past, and I don't need to do that anymore. Which means the decisions that I was making before were highly tainted by that preconceived thought process of, I don't want to have anything connected to that, because every time I think of spaghetti, I think about how it used to make me sick and blah, 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 you know, all those past
and the
things.
cannolis
Well,
that he...
I was using that as an example.
No,
but yeah,
no,
specifically
I'm saying
the cannolis, yeah.
Right.
Specifically the cannoli, that was the precursor to that conversation. It's like, hey, I was thinking about the cannolis and the fact that the cannolis were connected to that bad night, that horrible, intense episode that we watched. His cannoli thought process, and they focused on that at the end with the fork stuck into the cannoli. He immediately associated the cannolis with that bad situation. Like, it was a crazy situation. And he has many situations like that, or many associations with certain foods to those bad emotions. And he's like, with having a better relationship and being more emotionally grounded and more emotionally free up of all those negative emotions, especially go to those meetings that he goes to, having a healthier relationship with other people, learning how to express himself more, then he's like able to let go of those negative emotions to certain foods, which influenced how he was making the menu. She had ideas and he was shutting those ideas down because they had negative emotions connected to those dishes that she was coming up with.
Yeah.
Now he's like, hey, I'm giving you what you want. I'm letting go of all those negative emotions that I had. All those no's are now yeses. She's upset because she thinks that he had a conversation with Claire about the menu specifically, which that's not how it happened. They have an emotional conversation that resulted in him changing the menu.
Right.
And because of the disassociation that she has with the fact that there was an emotional breakthrough, it's just, you were talking to Claire about the menu. Why are you talking to Claire about the menu? Claire is nobody. As a matter of fact, you don't even call her your girlfriend. Like, why is she involved in this menu? Now I'm pissed off. You know, it's like, first of all, you said no to me, but now Claire comes to talk to you and all of a sudden it's a yes. So she has more pull than I do. So it's like offensive. It's like, what the heck? Like, you know, and I get it. I totally get it. But she wasn't there for that emotional breakthrough. So she has no association with that. So she's just like, you making me mad right now. it's like first we like have a menu. I think it's a good menu. You tell me no, and now you're coming after. You talk to your friend that's a girl, and now you're telling me yes, and it's all the stuff that I want, but not the way that I wanted it. You know, basically you just took away all of my authority in this situation, and it's all valid. All her feelings are valid, but it's a misunderstanding. It's her feelings based off of a misunderstanding as opposed to the real situation. And I love that they squashed it early. She may still feel the same way, but she probably does. And they didn't even go into more detail about that. They could have lingered on it a little bit. They could have had him kind of explain, like, no. And actually, he was trying to explain. Like, that whole argument was him literally saying, no, we weren't talking about the menu. No, we were just talking about, you know, life or whatever he was saying. And she was not trying to hear any of that. That's why she's like, look, you know, pineapple, you know, cut that safe word, you know, cut it. Let's cut this out. But I love how they're moving forward. I love Richie and his new kind of thing, the OCD thing that he's doing. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I know you like that. He's like arranging this stuff. I mean, he seems more professional. He seems more put together. He's not taking things so personal anymore. It's like he's a whole new character almost.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm really digging that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad Ebra's back. Obviously,
yeah.
We got some insight on Ebra. Totally concerned about Ebra and the fact that they resolved his dilemma fairly quicker than I thought they were going to resolve it.
Yeah,
resolve it.
It was nothing elaborated on at all. It was like
it was literally the same issue that Richie had. I don't like change, and you all are changing too many things, and he still feels that way. But he's like, but I'm gonna roll with it. You know? So I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad that everybody that was there is back except for the dishwashers. We haven't seen them. Those are only people that we didn't see come back. But they'll
be back.
The main people that were in the kitchen are all back.
Yeah.
Marcus is killing it with his stuff now.
Yeah.
And he's like hip with the lingo. When they were having a conversation, he just jumped right in. It's like, oh, with the thing and the thing. And he was like, yeah, and they didn't even miss a beat. It's like now it's a trio. It's a trio of them. So that's really cool. So I'm really excited. So we're going to jump into this next episode. You got any more thoughts or anything?
Nah, you covered all of it.
I try to recap I try to touch most bases on most of the things. I mean, that doesn't mean that it belittles your view of it.
I know it don't belittle my review. I'm just saying
I'm saying, like, if you want to chime in or if you want to add your own thoughts to it.
I'm a listener more. I listen and I say what I say. I listen, and then you do a lot of the rest of the talking and explaining.
I just try to
then it
sum
leaves
it up.
me with nothing else that needs to be said.
I just try to sum it up and get it together. But yeah, I mean, like I said,
we can go from PopJibberish to PopJibberish.
If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get notification every single time we drop a video. To our patrons, you're going to get this early as well as the watch along as well. Anyways, I already asked you if you have any last thoughts. I'm not asking you again. Peace out.